Hello beautiful people, I hope you guys are great, although it might not be very relevant now since Binance has more or less been banned in Singapore. And 60% of you guys watching these videos are from Singapore, so I guess you might be pretty much badly affected. So let's take a look at what Binance has issued as an advisory for the users in Singapore. So users of Binance have until the 26th of October to move their funds out from Binance. This might come as a shock to many of us that are in the crypto space because Binance is a behemoth and no one ever thought that Binance will be brought down in a country like Singapore where fintech is getting promoted like crazy. But who knows if this ban might be a permanent ban or it might be a ban for a short period of time, only time will tell. But nonetheless, I've moved my funds out from Binance into another exchange and external wallets to keep my tokens safe. Or as how CZ would say, Safu. I'll leave a card here where you can check out the video as I dive into that exchange and share some of the trading features that might be useful for you guys. So with effect, on 26th of October, users in Singapore, but even if you're a Singaporean based elsewhere in the world, this affects you too. You will not be able to access certain functions on Binance.com, and even though it says certain, it's pretty much everything that you can use for an exchange.
Almost everything.
So this includes fiat deposits, spot trading of cryptocurrencies, purchasing of crypto through fiat channels, aka P2P, as well as liquid swap. And that is pretty almost everything for someone who trades crypto will use on an exchange. It's like telling you can buy a car, but you cannot put your key into the ignition, you cannot play with the windows, you cannot turn on the AC, something like that. However, from what it says, it seems like functions like earn and futures might still be available for Singaporeans, but is it really worth putting your tokens there, risking another change in guidelines again?
No way in hell.
But fret not, because there are quite a few lessons here that we can learn to keep ourselves vigilant and alert because the crypto market never sleeps. And it should also prevent us from panicking in the future in case something like this happens again with another exchange that we're using. But always keep in mind that these are my personal opinion. I'm just a random dude on the internet and it has been something I've been doing. So do some research instead of just blindly following me, who's like some random dude on the internet. So the first lesson that we can learn is to have more than one exchange account or platform. So after this saga, I'm pretty sure many of us were looking out for new exchanges to use, finding out reviews, getting information from different sources to see which is the next best exchange. Ultimately, what we are trying to look for is to find a place that we can continue trading crypto, to earn some crypto and other functions that are available that a crypto exchange provides. However, there's probably a group of people that will go like,
seriously, how many accounts should one of us hold? I don't have so much time to manage these accounts.
And to those people, the only reply I have is that I guess to make money, you have to make some sacrifices and learn new things. And so what I do is to put everything into an Excel sheet where I can track them on a monthly basis, the funds that I have in certain platforms, exchanges, and etc. So by having an Excel sheet, I think it creates a habit where you're constantly updating it, knowing where your money is, what isn't performing so well, and so on. So the second lesson that we can learn from this is to store your coins on an external wallet. And in a previous video, I've covered how we can use external wallets to keep our tokens safe or our coins safe as well. So there are a few kinds of wallet that we can use, like hardware wallet, software wallet, and a paper wallet. So personally for me, I use a software and a hardware wallet because it allows me to do transactions quickly and easily while giving me the security to keep my tokens safe. And definitely with a hardware wallet, these are the tokens that I keep in there and probably don't access them quite as often as those in my software wallet. So for the software wallet, I use Huobi Wallet, MetaMask, and VeChain Wallet to store my funds, which can also be used to interact with DApps, allowing me to leverage on them for better use, which we will cover in the next point. And for the hardware wallet, I use Trezor and Nano Ledger S. Yes, they are pretty old, but they are reliable as. And I've left a link in the description where you're able to purchase Ledger directly from the supplier, and this is how you should be buying your hardware wallet and not buying them on Carousel or buying them secondhand. So do not stinge on a couple of $100s and risk your crypto getting stolen by some random people that is selling you secondhand devices. So basically what a ledger does is it allows you to store tokens like Bitcoin, Polkadot, USDT, Litecoin, and much more, and it also allows cold staking. So co-staking is a proof of stake process where you can stake tokens in a wallet without putting them on an exchange or on a platform. By doing so, this ensures that your tokens are safe and you can access them at any point of time. And because you are co-staking these tokens do earn rewards as well if they are eligible for co-staking. So the third lesson here that we can learn is to leverage on DApps to grow our wealth. Though these exchanges allow things like earn accounts, DeFi farming, etc., these are all up to the discretion of the exchange. If the exchange gets limited access in a certain country like Singapore for example, then these services might or might not be taken out, and you really don't want to have that happening to you. And there are many DApps out there that enable people to farm tokens with higher interest, but it requires some time to learn and pick up on all these. So one of the DApps that I use is Bifi Finance, which allows you to do liquidity pool to earn some interest. So in an LP, basically you're just combining two tokens to stake and to earn another token as a reward. If that's too complex for you, you can always put your token into single asset farms that will earn you interest as well. And on Bifi Finance, they compound all the interest for you. At the end of the day, the crypto space moves at a very quick pace, and ideally we should constantly keep ourselves updated on the latest movements in order to protect our funds. So that's the end of today's video. Do smash the like button if you haven't, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.